Hello and welcome back to the Houston Texans franchise. Today we're on the road taking on the division rival Jacksonville Jaguars on Sunday Night Football. These two teams have already played some great games in our franchise. Week 1, Season 1, Tyrod Taylor delivering the game-winning touchdown pass to Brevin Jordan. Then last season, we were on the wrong end of things as Dwight Devine tried doing a bit too much, fumbling the ball here in overtime, allowing Miles Jack and the Jaguars to run it all the way back for a walk-off touchdown. So will we have another great game here today? Well, before we find out, we got to talk about the injuries for the Jaguars. They're going to be down two of their top playmakers, including starting running back James Robinson, who is a 90 overall, but they should be fine there. Their backup is Travis Etienne, who does have a pretty high overall himself, and was a first-round pick a couple of seasons ago. Etienne averaged more yards per carry than James Robinson did anyway, but this injury could be a problem. The number one receiver for the Jacksonville Jaguars, DJ Chark, out with an ACL sprain. They're going to be turning to two unproven youngsters who haven't done much in their NFL careers in Justin Childers and Terrence Holt. Childers had just 2 catches last year for 21 yards, and Terrence Holt wasn't even on the team last year, and he had just 6 catches for 74 yards anyway. The Jaguars are also coming off a really bad loss to the Cleveland Browns 49-7, so they're going to have to play better in general. Speaking of playing better, so is Dwight Devine. He can't be doing what he did last week. No touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He's going to have a chance to do better right away, starting with the ball. Throwing on first down off the hands of Nico Collins, incomplete. You got to make that catch. It was an easy one. Willis getting a handoff to pick up a couple yards here on second down, making it 3rd and 6. Blitz coming from Jacksonville. Devine over the middle, nearly intercepted. It probably should have been. It was still the right read. Devine threw it where the blitz came from, but still nearly intercepted. Jaguars taking over. Lawrence also had a pretty bad game last week. Just 91 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. They're going to start things off, though, by going with a ground game. Here's Etienne in the first carry, picking up 9 yards. 2nd and 1. Fake to him. Pressure on Lawrence right away, and he's going down. That is Ross Blacklock sacking him. Looked like a nice defensive stunt. Sheldon Richardson freeing up Ross Blacklock for that sack. Now making it 3rd and 7. Only rush 4 again. All day, though, for Lawrence. Going downfield and caught by Laviska Shenault. He is now their number one receiver, at least for this game. Didn't really talk about him because he is kind of already proven and it's been pretty solid for him. Screen pass here to start out the new set of downs, losing 3 yards. Jacoby Stevens making the tackle. 2nd and 13, Lawrence running backwards, and he's going to go down. Sacked by Ndamukong Suh all the way back at his own 30, making it 3rd and 27. How do you pick up this? Well, they're not even going to really try. They're just going to run a draw play to ETN and put it away back to the Texans. Texans taking over at their own 12. Running it here on first down with Willis, spinning off a tackle, falling forward, picking up 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Moving out right. Devine extending the play. Doesn't really have anybody open, and he's going to pick up maybe a yard or 2. 3rd down again. Jaguars only sending 4, but pressure still on Devine, and he's going down. Sacked by Josh Allen back at his own 8, and they're going to have to punt it back to the Jaguars, who have great starting field position at their own 45. Going to the air on first down off the hands of Njoku. He was wide open. 2nd and 10. Etienne getting the carry. Stays on his feet. Stiff-arming Hightower and brought down up at the 49. 3rd and 6. They're going to go empty. All day for Lawrence. Going underneath there to Childers, who makes a nice catch and breaks a tackle. And picks up the first down to the Houston 30. Showcasing his speed there. That is one thing we do know about him. Did have the 2nd fastest 40-yard dash time of all the receivers in his combine last year. 3rd and 10 quickly for the Jaguars. Lawrence going underneath to Njoku, turning upfield, and he has the first down out of bounds at the 18, putting the Jaguars in the red zone. Another catch for Njoku. He's he lost the ball. The Texans are on it, and they're going to take over at their own 11. A nice red zone stop and a big-time play made by Jacoby Stevens. He is now our 3rd down linebacker along with Ezekiel Mills. So not the best starting field position, but better than giving up any points to the Jaguars. A nice run here by Willis up to the 23, picking up 12 yards. Still in the backfield, but Devine's going to try to throw it. Going right side to Devontae Adams. The first catch of the day goes to him, and he picks up 3 yards. Had 4 catches for 88 yards last week. We'll see if we can get him even more involved this week. Flag on 2nd and 7, and that's going to be holding on Addison Middleton, moving us back. Now on 3rd and 15, we have a false start. That's Eric Northcutt backing us up to now 3rd and 20. Devine just going to lob it deep down the field, and it's broken up, intended for Byron Mitchell. That turnover is wasted, and we got to punt it back to the Jaguars. Start from their own 38, and incompletion on 1st down. Little flip pass here to Mallard on 2nd and 10. Making a move and picking up what he can up to the 45. 3rd and 4. Lawrence over the middle, caught by Holt, and he's into Texans territory. The 43 with a 1st down. All day again for Lawrence, lobbing downfield to Etienne, who makes a nice catch and is tackled down at the 20 to end this 1st quarter. Still no score after 1 quarter, but the Jaguars are driving. Another reception there by Etienne, picking up 8 yards. 2nd and 2, they're going to run it with him, and he stiff arms a defender. He's going to have the 1st down easy. Down at the 6, it's goal to go for the Jaguars. And we force another turnover, or at least hold him to a field goal. Njoku on the left side is into the end zone, giving the Jaguars the early 7-0 lead. See if the Texans offense can answer or at least get a field goal on this drive. Devine running forward, picking up 4 yards on that read option. 2nd and 6, Willis, another carry, losing a yard, bringing up 3rd down. 3rd and 7. Devine has time, going right side to Cole Beasley. And he's going to have a gain of 12 and picking up that 1st down. Nice reliable hands. They had to go to the guy they knew would catch it. Over the middle here, intercepted. He threw it right to Miles Jack inside the 30 and brought down by Devontae Adams at the 25. Another mistake by Devine this season. He had 2 interceptions last week and throws one here. He threw it right to him. I guess he just didn't even see him. The Jaguars already back in business, trying to score again. This is Carter Bennett, the rookie tight end. They drafted him over top of Joe Scott in that 2nd round. Etienne, a carry here on 2nd and 7, and he's into the end zone. The Jaguars have just made this a 2-score game, scoring really quick on that drive. Texans back on offense, hoping to do something here other than punt or turn the ball over. A nice catch by James White. Picks up 7, 2nd and 3. Right over the middle to White again, who hangs on through a tough hit. Picking up a 1st down up near midfield. Willis getting a carry, and he crosses midfield. The Jacksonville 47. Finally starting to move the ball. Devine stepping back and going down. Sacked back at his own 45. Bringing up 3rd and 11. He has time here. Going over the middle to Devontae Adams, who hangs on as the 1st down at the Jacksonville 37. You know you can trust him when you need a big play. Willis getting the ball in a counter. He has a lane, but is spun on down by his ankle. Could have been a touchdown if he got one more block. 2nd and 3. Devine going deep down the field to the end zone. He just missed Collins. 3rd and 3. They're going to run Willis up the middle, and he falls down. He's going to lose a yard. It's going to be 4th down. The offense is staying on the field. Willis, another carry, and this time he's going to have the 1st down easy. Up to the 20, a gain of 9. 2nd and 10 after an incompletion. Devine going down the field again here, caught by Joe Scott. Out of bounds at the 4. Jaguars would actually challenge that and lose, but stays reception, and it's still 1st and goal. Devine moving right, nobody open. He throws it away out of bounds. 2nd and goal. Willis getting another carry, and he's into the end zone untouched, making this a 1-score game again. Shout out to the offensive line here. Look at this blocking. Unbelievable. Made that run really easy. So now just 7. Can the defense get us the ball back? There's a nice stop by Ross Blacklock. 2nd and 11. Etienne, another carry, this time left side, juking around and picks up the 1st down. In a 15, he just made Roman Davis look a little silly there. Lawrence going to go to the air, throw on the right side to Njoku, stays in bounds and breaks a tackle. finally going to be knocked out of bounds at the Houston 38. Now into Houston territory, looking to make this a two-score game again. Carter Bennett, he's able to stay in bounds and turn upfield. The Texans are actually going to be using some timeouts here. They want to get the ball back with some time left on offense. There's Childers with a reception down at the 9. First and goal. All day for Lawrence. Firing this one out of bounds. Didn't really have anybody open. Second and goal. All day again. Finally, somebody after him. And he's going to throw that one away. Third and goal. Still looking to get this touchdown. Lawrence moving to right. And he's going to check it down to Carter Bennett. And he's into the end zone. Well, the Jaguars do score a touchdown and make this a two-score lead again for themselves. Texans do have a timeout and a minute 20 left. Vine going to the air on first down. There's Willis. One out of bounds. Picking up 6. Second and 4. Jaguars are going to blitz. Devine escaping right. He's going to take off. He is a lead blocker, but Adams just leaves. So the Texans do have to use a timeout here. Devine thought he was going to have a block, but he didn't. Going to throw down the field. He's going to throw this one out of bounds. That's intentional grounding. Now back at his own 44 after his own mistake. He's going to have to keep on firing downfield. An incompletion there. Third and 20. We even have a chance at points anymore. Devine down the field to Joe Scott. Inside the Jacksonville 30, down at the 28. They hurry up. Devine has time again. The offensive line holding up all right. That one's batted away. Second and 10. Backing up and spinning out. And he's going to be chased and forced to throw this one away. Third and 10. Just 23 seconds left. Vine underneath to Byron Mitchell, who's brought down in bounds. They can't spike it. They have to rush the field goal unit onto the field. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. They get the snap off, and the kick is good. So they are able to at least get 3 on that drive and make it a 21-10 Jacksonville lead at halftime. Still not playing their best football. Hopefully the second half is better for Houston. They need to move the ball better on offense, and defensively, they were fine until that last drive. We'll see if that keeps up or if the defense that Houston was playing up until that point comes back. Jaguars will start with the ball to begin this second half. Here's Childers making a catch, picking up 9 yards. ETN running forward and brought down right away, bringing up a quick third down. Lawrence over the middle, caught by Njoku, and he's going to have a gain of 7, picking up the first down easily. ETN another carry, spun down by Ezekiel Mills at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10, a throw underneath to Childers again. He's having a pretty nice day so far. Third and 6. Jaguars go empty, a throw on the left side off the hands of Laviska Shenault. It's a quick defensive stop there by the Texans. They get the ball back. There's Willis picking up 3 yards on first down. Second and 7. An RPO swing pass to Leonard Fournette on the left side, and he gains 3 yards. Fournette is facing the team that drafted him, so he's hoping to at least make some sort of impact in the second half as Cole Beasley makes a big-time catch here on third down, deep down the field, out of bounds at the Jacksonville 31. James White getting a carry, and he's going to pick up 5 yards. Second and 5. The Jaguars send a blitz. Devine going right side to James White. He steps out of bounds just shy of the first. Third and 1. Willis up the middle. He's going to have a gain of 5 and a first down, putting the Texans into the red zone. Chance for Houston to make it a one-score game again. Devine going right side, caught by Davante Adams, and he's into the end zone with the first receiving touchdown of the year. And he's just made it a one-score game. They're actually going to try to make it a 3-point game. Going for 2 here. Joe Scott is going to get into the end zone easy here on an RPO. Just a 3-point Jaguars lead here with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Childers making another reception, picking up 8. Second and 2. Action fake to ETN. Throwing down the field. Dropped and kicked away by Laviska Shenault. Third and 2. All day for Lawrence, going right side to Childers, making another catch, picking up 11 and a first down. Texans going to blitz, and there's Shenault on the left side, picking up 2 yards. Second and 7. ETN up the middle. He's going to have a first down and is brought down by Roman Davis at the Houston 42. They are moving the ball still. Lawrence stepping up and going down, sacked at the line of scrimmage by Andrew Van Ginkel. Still counts as a sack, but wish he could have brought him down a little sooner, making him lose some yards. Another gain of nothing here as Andrew Van Ginkel is in on another tackle. 3rd and 10. Lawrence underneath to ETN, who steps out. He picked up 3 yards, but it's 4th and 7. On to kick a field goal is Rodrigo Blankenship, and he just missed it wide right. What will stay a 3-point Jacksonville lead. Great starting field position for the Texans, who start up near midfield. Willis only going to pick up 1 on first down. 2nd and 9. Fine, plenty of time, but it's running out. He lost the ball. It's recovered by Josh Allen, and he's off to the races. He's going to return this one for a touchdown, making this a 10-point Jacksonville lead again. I mean, come on. Had to hold up a little longer. We did have Joe Scott open over the middle, but just not quite enough time to find him. So now, down 2 scores again. Willis getting a carry on first down, picking up 4 yards. Ground game has been all right. Maybe they'll lean on it here in the second half, but down 2 scores, you don't run the ball a ton because the clock can become a factor then if you waste too much time. Willis running the ball ahead a bunch here. 2nd and 4. Vine, pressure on him, and he's going to be sacked by Miles Jack back at the 38 as we are ending the 3rd quarter and starting the 4th with the 3rd and 10. Vine is a man open on 3rd and 10. That is James White, and he's going to be brought down at the Jacksonville 48. They're staying with the empty look. Devine over the middle, offline for James White, who is wide open. 2nd and 10. Devine, pressure on him, and he's sacked again by Josh Allen. He is having a day. 2 sacks and a touchdown. 3rd and 19. Jacksonville blitzing. Devine down the field, caught by Devontae Adams. Brought down finally at the Jacksonville 33. You can always count on Devontae Adams. Another blitz coming from the Jaguars. Throw on the right side to Joe Scott. Stays in bounds, turning upfield. Finally pushed out at the 14. They're in the red zone. Texans go empty. Devine to the end zone to a wide open Byron Mitchell. He has his first career NFL touchdown and makes it a 1-score game again here in the 4th quarter. Nice route running. Look at that separation he just created. We wanted to get him the ball a little bit more today, and we've done that. The Jaguars back on offense. Mallard getting the reception on first down. He's actually going to lose 4 yards on the play, though. 2nd and 14. Plenty of time for Trevor. Moving left and checking it down to Njoku. He's going to have a gain of 9 yards, bringing up 3rd and 5. Texans are only going to rush 4. Pocket collapsing a bit, and Lawrence is going down. Sacked back at the 19 by Ndamukong Suh. If you can even count this as a sack. Suh just took this tackle and threw him onto Lawrence's lap. So a great job by the defense getting the ball back to the offense with plenty of time to tie or take the lead here in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 10 after no gain on first down. Pressure on Devine, going over the middle, intercepted. He threw it right to Cisco. And he's going to return this to the Houston 45. That may be the dagger. Unbelievable. Pressure coming off that right side right away. Eric Northcutt has had a really bad day, and it's forced Devine to make reads before he's ready. The Jaguars, a chance here to increase their lead, nearly intercepted by Reed. And that would have been a game changer. 2nd and 10, ETN picking up nothing on first down. So a quick 3rd down. Lawrence has plenty of time here. He's still going to check it down underneath the ETN, and he's blasted right away. So the defense coming through again and holding the Jaguars to another field goal attempt. Rodrigo Blankenship just missed another one. This time he's wide left, so it will stay just a 3-point Jaguars lead. And the Texans have great starting field position at midfield. There's Mitchell with a reception on first down out of bounds at the Jaguars 38. Play action fake. Devine spinning out left, and he's going to take off. A dive and a miss. He's inside the 20, the 10, and out of bounds at the 8. It's goal to go for the Texans just like that. A chance to take the lead here. Devine over the middle to Beasley, and he's going to have a gain of 5. Second and goal. Hand off to Fournette, left side, and he's brought down at the 1. Third and goal. Fournette still in the backfield. They're going to run him again, and he's into the end zone, scoring a touchdown against the team that drafted him and giving the Texans the lead here in the fourth quarter. The all-important extra point to make it a 4-point lead is good. So Jacksonville and Trevor Lawrence have to go 75 yards and score a touchdown in order to take the lead back. A field goal no longer does anything for them. ETN making a catch on first down, picking up 6 yards. Second and 4. Quick throw right side to Childers, and he's up to the 42, taking us to the 2-minute warning. So 2 successful plays so far for the Jaguars. Mallard making a reception, and he takes it to the Houston 44. They hurry up to the line. 1:39 left. Lawrence, pressure on him, and throwing it away at the last second. Second and 10. Only a 4-man rush again. All day for Lawrence, going underneath and dropped by David Njoku. Third and 10. Lawrence trying to set up a screen pass, caught by ETN. Stiff arming another defender and brought down at the 38. It's fourth down. They obviously have to go for it. Lawrence has a pretty clean pocket going underneath, caught by Mallard. They keep the drive alive. Under a minute to go. Lawrence has pressure on him, throwing over the middle, batted away by Jacoby Stevens. Second and 10. Another 4-man rush that is not getting pressure on Lawrence. ETN making the catch and rolling out of bounds at the 30. Third and 8. 44 seconds to go. Lawrence going downfield, a man wide open. Childers steps out at the 2. It's going to be goal to go for the Jaguars. Just 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's goal to go for the Jags. They need a touchdown to take the lead back, and if they do, there won't be much time left for the Texans. Second and goal. Lawrence firing it away out the back of the end zone, so 2 throwaways. Third and goal. 30 seconds left. Another 4-man rush. Lawrence going right side, caught by Chenault, and he's brought down at the 3. The Jaguars are going to hurry up instead of using a timeout. Just 12 seconds left. Lawrence to the end zone, broken up. The Texans are going to hang on and probably win this 132-28. I mean, Lawrence had 4 shots at the end zone and they couldn't get it in. The reason I said might hang on and win is because they still do have 5 seconds here after that play to run out the clock. And the Jaguars have their timeouts. Just hang on to the ball, Willis. And he does. So the Texans win 32-28. What a goal line stop. Lawrence, came so close to making that comeback after blowing it. He did have a pretty solid day overall. They probably threw the ball a bit too much. 48 pass attempts to just 12 runs by ETN is not quite enough, especially when ETN was having a lot of success, averaging 6.5 a carry. How about Justin Childers, though? 8 catches, 105 yards. If he stays in bounds, we're talking about a whole nother game there. He probably walks into the end zone and they win. Rodrigo Blankenship probably cost the Jaguars the game. He did miss 2 kicks. And yeah, that was pretty much the difference in the game, wasn't it? White Devine had another mediocre to bad performance, throwing 2 interceptions. At least this time, he did have 2 passing touchdowns. How about Damian Willis, 18 for 90, averaging 5 yards a carry. Even when we were losing, he was still running the ball hard and doing what he could. And Leonard Fournette also getting a rushing touchdown against his old team. Receiving wise, I guess we could talk about Byron Mitchell having a nice game here. 3 catches, 31 yards, and a touchdown. Still want to use him a bit more. Eric Northcutt had an awful game, allowing 3 sacks and really got destroyed by Josh Allen all game long. He needs to do much better. Jacoby Stevens defensively had a nice game. 2 pass deflections, some nice tackles, and that big forced fumble early in the first quarter. Time to move on to some upgrades here. Addison Middleton, first one we're going to do. Let's go ahead and go power. Try getting that running game up the middle a bit better. 2 to awareness for him. Byron Mitchell gets an upgrade after scoring that touchdown, and we're going to actually go deep threat, hopefully getting him better on some of these jump balls deep down the field, and he gets a bunch to everything there. Brevin Jordan, he hasn't seen the field a ton so far this season, but he still is a valuable player on the team that I want to keep working on, especially the downfield threat here that he can be. He's really good at burning some of these safeties and linebackers he gets matched up on. Same thing here with Joe Scott, but we're actually going to go blocking because he's a little earlier in his career. We want to get him to be a bit more well-rounded than Brevin Jordan is. Kevin Smart, another guy who hasn't seen the field a ton so far. Let's go ahead and go route runner. Keep getting him better at getting open. That is really the only thing he is not good at yet. 2 to awareness, 1 to deep, 1 to medium. Dwight Devine as an upgrade. Let's go ahead and go scrambler as we try to get that carrying up even more. We've only gotten it once out of all these upgrades, and it's going to stay that way, unfortunately. Let's talk about an extension here for Laramie Tunsil. He is 29 years old. He wants $70 million over 4 years. I think he's probably worth that. He is the 5th highest overall left tackle in all of the NFL. He's currently being paid $26.8 million. So this contract extension is actually going to lower his salary per year. I think this is a smart move, even if he does hit regression here really soon. I think it's still worth it. Let's go ahead and make him a Texan for the foreseeable future, all the way through 2027. Next week, we're going to be taking on the Miami Dolphins, who are 1-1. They've had some tough games here so far. Week 1, they beat the Washington football team coming from behind and pulling that one out in the 4th quarter. And last week, they were on the opposite end of that, blowing the lead in the 4th quarter. Tua, through 2 weeks, has 4 touchdowns and no interceptions on the season. Has a nice completion percentage. Is just 25 years old. Has some pretty solid ratings, but doesn't have the strongest arms, so you got to force him to throw the ball down the field. Myles Gaskin, their top running back, is unfortunately injured and out 14 weeks. You see, he is the only running back to really get carries on the team. So they're going to be turning to 3 guys who don't have much on the season, but they are all very capable. You can see all high overalls, so they should not miss a beat there. Receivers, they got quite a few interesting options. Mike Gesicki is a dynamic tight end, and we know how tight ends always seem to kill us, so I'm sure he'll do more of the same. Jalen Waddle, an elite receiver now, a couple years into his career, has 97 speed. He's a burner down the field. Devontae Parker, a pretty solid second receiver. He had a career day the last time we played them in the regular season. Looking at their offensive line, they're pretty solid. Obviously, having Teron Armstead at left tackle makes this offensive line a whole lot better, but still a solid unit overall. Defensively, they're pretty loaded. They don't really have a weak spot at all on this defense. A couple of really nice looking rookies, good pass rushers, good run stoppers, elite corners that will intercept the ball if you throw it anywhere near them. 4 decent ones overall. Even their safeties are pretty solid. Let's look at these rookies a little bit closer. Elton Booth, a hidden dev out of Washington State. He can rush the passer and stop the run a bit. JT Green is just normal dev, but has a high overall rating of 80, so he's a pretty good player, probably the highest rated rookie in that draft class. Offensively, we really need to stop turning the ball over. We now have 7 turnovers in our first 2 games. If we want to keep winning games, we just can't keep doing that. Defensively, I think we've played really well and bailed out the offense. The defense really has kept us in the games and really gotten some timely stops and turnovers, so hopefully they are able to keep that up. The Dolphins, remember, they did make the playoffs last year and had the 2nd best record in the AFC, so it should be a fun one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.